You feel something different? Taste?
It tastes different than regular honey, for sure.
Buzz or not?
Yeah. Oh no. I feel it immediately.
Check it
Wow, to je takhle rychlý nájezd, jo. Ty magore.
not to drink water. If you drink water, you get more high.
I don't want to get more high. I want to go back to normal.
In this video, we're on a hunt for Nepal.
Automatický překlad. Jupi! Aspoň tak. Yeah. Dobrý, koukneme nejdřív na toho a nemá tam i tu
Infamous mad honey.
These highs are like nothing I've ever seen before.
A mystical thick red syrup known to make
Tak jo, jdem se na to podívat.
people feel lightheaded, euphoric, or much worse.
And this is supposed to be the honey that makes you trip balls?
Yeah.
This is the same mind-twisting
Jako fakt to koupíte teda, jo, někde, jako. To
honey
ne.
I tried feeding Joe Rogan on his podcast.
Are you willing to try it?
Yeah, I'll try right now.
Don't try it right now.
On to jako takhle to, jo. Vyzkouší v rozhovoru. Ty magore, tak to je šílený.
The treasure
Dá se to koupit, tak vyzkoušíme. Ne, jako já fakt nemám ráda halucinogeny, takže tohle je prostě něco, do čeho bych fakt nešla. Ne, dobrovolně, jako.
we're after can be found here in the highlands of Nepal.
Jo, počkej,
But
oni to jdou i
there's a
najít,
catch.
Take a
jo.
look up there. These guys are on the ladder. They're barefoot. They climb up. If they slip, if they fall, it's game over.
Ty vole, co máš za žebříky? To je hustý, co ta příroda dokáže, co? To je krutý.
Today, you'll witness this coveted honey's journey
The bees are so intense. I'm not even the one who's going to climb today, and I'm scared.
from the intrepid hunters who risk their life
Jako, jako, proč má holý ruce a nohy, ale ochranu hlavy, prosím vás, jakože, proč není ochráněný, proč nemá ochranu celého těla, to je strašný.
to gather it,
How many times have you gone up the ladder for the honey hunt?
to finally tasting this mind-altering sweet for myself.
I'm doing what the locals do. It cannot be demonetized. It's cultural.
It all starts here.
Nohy mu smrdí, na to neletí. Čauky. Jo.
Welcome to Bujum, a mountain village home to the Gurung people.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Namaste.
I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited to partake in this meal with you today. I have one question. Is there any honey in this?
No.
Nějaká polívka.
Good. I think we should build up to that moment. I'm not quite ready for that yet. What do we have here?
We call shell
Uj,
roti.
co to je? To vypadá jak usušený to. To vypadá jak usušený ty střeva.
Does shell mean something in particular?
Shell means round.
Round, okay.
This circular, lightly sweetened donut is one of the best known Gurung dishes. It starts with a batter of millet flour, ground yam, sugar, and water.
How is the gurung food different from food in other parts of Nepal?
It's a little bit different according to the climate and the
A to vypadá
tradition
docela
as
dobře, to bych
well.
si dala.
Gurung, they use shell roti by millet, and others mostly they're made by the rice.
Is it easier to grow millet here?
Yes.
Each ring is delicately made with care as our cook gently pours the batter into a bath of hot oil, letting them fry until they turn a dark shade of brown.
To vypadá v pohodě.
Oh, this is delicious. The roti is like crunchy and soft on the inside. Not too sweet, a bit neutral flavor. And what's this one?
Potato curry.
Ahoj, Jopi, jak se máš? Čauky. To vypadá v pohodě, četná. To vypadá jak ty, jak churros, nebo něco takového.
Potatoes are cooked with a chorus of spices and vegetables, fenugreek seeds, turmeric, jeera masala, salt, tomato, green chilies, and onions. Simmer to make it thick, dip, dab, and taste to know if it's ready.
You're mixing the roti into the sauce here. These are meant to be eaten together.
Takhle dohromady to jede, jo.
A little spicy.
Yeah, green chili.
Ooh, that is nice. It's good because it'll warm you up from the inside because the mountains are getting a little bit chilly now. I like this. How many people are in this village?
Around 500.
What's amazing about this place in Nepal is it takes so much effort to get out here. We were in
Já
a
bych
4x4
nepřežila.
vehicle traveling through crazy roads and pathways like Google Maps cannot get you here. And after hours of driving, we finally get here. The reason I'm here today is I'm on a mission to understand more about this thing called mad honey. I want to know why this is important
Vidíte to? A co to dělají? Co to dělají těma křídlama? Viděli jste to?
to the Gurung people. I
Wow,
want to
it's
see
so
how it
good.
works to actually procure, to get the honey. And then I'm curious to see the effects of the honey for myself. My understanding, though,
Lawson.
is that the honey gets you high.
Yes.
Honey is like the original
Ty si
candy.
tam na to ujíždějí určitě, že jo, ty Nepálci. Mhm.
It comes from nature, it's super sweet, it's sugary, although kids love candy.
Yeah.
Are kids allowed to eat the honey here?
Children and everybody.
Really? But
Everybody.
if they're being annoying,
To dávají i děti. To snad ne.
they won't go to sleep. Just give them some honey.
Yeah.
All right.
Right now, I'm sharing this table with Medan, a honey hunter for hire. Then there's Mr. Ken Bahadur, the owner of the land on which the honey hives reside. Across from me, experienced tripper and fixer, Wandi.
Around this village, they have a community member to support for the people who take mulch, you know.
Like a buzz buddy.
Yeah.
Does the person who supports, do they also take it?
They take a little bit, but not much. But
Fantastic. That's like being the sober driver, but I'll just have like 6 beers. How old were you when you first tried the mad honey?
20,
To asi nebudou jako houby z naší louky, ale to určitě ne, jako. Já jsem fakt zvědavá, co mu to udělá.
that time, first time.
And then how did it make you feel?
Eat, then come and fall down.
You,
Yeah,
Co?
you couldn't walk?
yeah.
For how long?
24 hours.
Oh, Jesus. How much did you eat?
Not need too much. Little to eat.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? I'm gonna try the honey.
yeah.
Is this a mistake?
Not only are the honey's
Ty
effects
vole, jakoby teďko jak to vidím. Tak mám na to docela chuť, jakože, ale jako... Ne, to ne. Já mám chuť teď na sladký, jo, jak vidím ten med, ale... Ty vole, to je hodně krutý.
unpredictable, the process of gathering the honey is laborious and potentially life-threatening, with hunters suspended from high cliffs on homemade rope ladders, swaying in a swarming cloud of pissed-off bees. So, why do any of this? Tomorrow morning, I hope to find out.
Ty.
This morning we woke up at 5 a.m. Today is going to be a very long day. It took 1 hour just to get to the walking point, and now we are walking about an hour to a waterfall. Next to the waterfall, about 12 beehives. These beehives are full of the biggest bees in the world, and they're very cantankerous. That means they get pissed off easily. I don't know if they brought a bee suit in my size. I just assumed everything's going to work out. I definitely should have asked about that.
Tak bych do toho nešla. Strašně bych se bála, že by mě popíchali. Ty vlasy. Já bych se strašně bála, co mi to udělá jako s hlavou, víš, potom.
Surrounded by lush forests, rolling hills, and snow-capped mountains towering up to 5,000 plus feet. Over time, the Gurung
Taky bych to zkusil na malinkatou lžičku. Myško, ty bys to taky zkusil. Jako fakt byste do toho šli. Jako vy se nebojíte, co se vám stane prostě. Nahned. Cože? By mě zajímalo, co ti to udělá za stav. Jakoby já nemám ráda stavy, který jako nemůžeš ovlivnit, víš, jakože nedostaneš se z toho. Mně se tohle stalo s trávou, že jsem měla úplně strašně špatný jako stav a wow, ne.
people have learned to accept the gifts and deal with the difficulties that this land offers. Aside from the centuries-old techniques of collecting precious liquid gold from the Himalayan cliffs, they build their homes with stones and earth, and carve fields into mountainsides to grow crops. They have their own language, food, culture, and distinctive customs that still survive to this day. A prayer is spoken.
Ty zkušenosti s halucinogenama má hodně, nebala bych se toho. Jednou a nikdy víc, ale pro vědecké účely se to musí zkoušet. Ne. Ježiš.
And bits of uncooked rice are offered to a higher power.
What you just witnessed now is called the puja. It's like a ritual or a prayer that they have to do before they slaughter the animal or before they proceed with the honey collecting.
Oni tam jdou zabíjet tu kozu. Chudák.
Interesting is that it was a pretty treacherous hike, but they won't let anyone drink water until the puja is finished. Now that it's finished, we can have a sip and the slaughter can begin.
This ritual is meant to satisfy the gods, to express gratitude, and to seek blessings before undertaking the dangerous task ahead.
Ne, ježiš, to je strašný. Já bych tohle nedokázala udělat prostě. Jakože věříš v něco a je to silnější, že zabiješ prostě živý zvíře. Ty vole, to je strašný. To je strašný. To já to nedám, tohle. Já to přeskočím, pardon, jako.
Do you think the gods are happy now? Yeah?
Yes.
Can you point out where the honey is right now? Oh, shit. That's really high. I'm not even the one who's going to climb today, and I'm scared. How many times have you gone up the ladder for the honey hunt?
Ahoj, Alex, jak se máš, taky?
You never fell down?
Majku.
Just never?
No, no.
All right. I know they have their own gear. They use
Jsi nikdy nebyla na zaběžce, ne.
ladders, right?
Yeah.
Are the ladders they built themselves?
Yeah.
How much weight are they meant to hold?
Maximum 3 people.
Are they tied on in any way, or they're just holding on?
Between the bell and the rope, they can do safety.
So they're connected to the ladder.
Yep.
I'm so curious about the process. I want to get into logistically how this works. What's going to happen first?
They make a smoke, and then after the bee are come out from the hives, and then they're gonna start the cut.
How pissed off do the bees get?
Very angry.
We've got our caps on. I should have put on a full body suit, but I wanted to look cool. So we have just ascended to the base of the peak. From here, it gets pretty vertical pretty quickly. Already a team of people has gone all the way to the top, and they're sending down ropes. You can see this one right here, right now coming down. Once the ropes are all the way down, they can connect the ladders and bring the
Jako, jako po tomhle lezou, když to, ježiši, to je tak nebezpečný. Ale chápu, jako když tam vyrosteš, tak asi už jsi zvyklý na takovéhle věci, ale jako...
ladders all the way up, then we can climb from the bottom. In the meantime, they're getting ready to set up the smoke. The smoke is rising right now, and these bees, in moments, are gonna be completely pissed. These hives are like nothing I've ever seen before. They look alive. You can see the bees completely covering the hive, moving like doing the wave in a stadium at a football game. They are soon gonna be leaving the hive, and they're gonna be coming to hang out with us.
As soon as the smoldering grass envelops the cliff, it's all-out chaos. The silence of morning is broken by embattled buzzing of bees. Bees by the thousands, willing to do anything to
podívejte se na ten med, jako. Wow.
protect their honey. Over time, the smoke disables the bees' alarm pheromones. Disoriented, the bees' instincts tell them to abandon the hive. No gloves, no shoes, dangling from a rope ladder, defying desperate swarms. Now, the real honey hunter's work begins.
Previously, I assumed this was super dangerous. At the beginning of today, I thought, oh, maybe it's less dangerous. And as I'm watching it now, I'm back to, no, this is very dangerous. They told me when I interviewed them earlier, they're like, yeah, we do
Má na
tie
sebe, viděli jste to, jak ty žihadla.
in, but they don't tie in until they get all the way up there. They climb the ladder completely. When they're where they want to be, then they tie in. Before that, if they slip, if they fall, it's game over. The bees have calmed down enough where I don't need to wear the bee hat right now, but take a look upside. These guys are on the ladder. They don't climb with the tools. They pull them up and then they have them. And they have usually 2 tools at a time. They're actually
Ty
using
vogy,
a rope
tak to jsou magoři. Je Nepálci.
system, poking it through the hive on 2 places so they can actually lower down the hive. After they've punctured the hive, then they use these super long tools to cut it down. Previously, when I was flying the drone, I must have chopped 1,000 bees in half. I didn't do it on purpose. It was a suicide mission. They just went for the drone, they saw it as a threat, and then when I landed it, it was full of bee goop. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Wow, to je hodně velký to, kus vzali, co? Hustý.
You can see the honey's coming down right now. Somebody from the top is helping to suspend it. Oh, take a look. It's coming by us right now. This still has like another 50 feet to go. We've got a guy here mid-mountain helping to deflect it as it goes down. So hopefully it doesn't break. And then people down below are going to help to catch it. Right now,
Promiň, kočka, jsem tě zbudila, tak jsem probudila kočičku. Pardon. Madam, nebudu snižovat body, tak to vůbec.
Bringing down two different
Máš
types
si
of hives.
šetřit,
Some
anebo
don't have as
chodit
much honey,
často.
or some actually have no honey, but they have eggs. They have the pupa of the bee inside. Sometimes that happens. They are bringing down the really juicy honey-filled hive right now. This one is full of honey and honeycomb and thousands of bees. Take a look in here. This honeycomb looks so odd, bizarre, and stretched out. And I think it's because of gravity pulling on it, because of how they
Mně
built
se nám vypla ta kočka.
it. They're gonna dump it into this pot right here, and then they send the basket back up.
Today there are 12 hives to collect. Each time the hunters move laterally to a new honeycomb, they must descend completely, relocate the ladder, and make the climb once more. Descending from the top of the cliff is a terrifying
By mě zajímalo, kolik to stojí. Počkej, vygooglím to, já se podívám, kolik to stojí. Nebo jestli se to vůbec jako... Ale dá se to tady koupit? Je to vyprodaný teda, jo, ale koukejte. Ale nemají tady cenu. Tady mají třeba 3000, jo, ale těžko říct, co to je. Souhlasím. Jestli to i real mad honey, tak to není za stolik, jako 50 gramů to je, ne? 879 korun. To není zase jako víš co, jako je to hodně, ale jako na vyzkoušení. Myslíte, že by to fakt něco udělalo? Že to je... Aha, to je to je k relaxaci, prosím vás. 1 až 2 čajové lžičky denně. No, k relaxaci, abyste měli dlouhodobý klid.
prospect. But climbing the ladder from the bottom, well, that seems
To je hlavně podle toho, kolik se toho dáš. Tak to je jasný, tak asi když sežereš celou tu lahvičku těch 250 gramů, tak asi seš fakt světe jak...
a lot more manageable. Maybe this task isn't so hard after all.
There we go. Okay,
Jo. To musí být fakt jako náročný, musíš mít asi to, protože ono se to fakt hejbe, že jo, co ono to není pevný to. Si taky můžeš dát pojivkou lžíce a budeš mít klid. Oh, no moment, to vlastně bylo ve Futuramě, že jo, jmenovalo se to žihadlo ten díl a ona vlastně jedla v tom snu, že jo.
How do people do this? I'm upside down.
Successfully making it up the ladder is a delicate play between strength, balance, and agility. Though tiring, Madan and his team seem to move with ease as they make their way toward edible gold mines of the world's most sought-after honey, knowing full well one misstep could be their last.
Pokud to je fakt uvolně prodejní, tak to musí splňovat nějaký regulace pro jo. Já si myslím, jako, že přesně že to bude něco jako CBDčko, něco takového prostě. Já bych se zbláznila. To je mega wow, takovej kusanec vzal.
It's been done today. Collecting the honey, taking stings to the eyeball. This is the treat.
Doufám, že to mají dobře placený. Já si myslím, že tohle bude kurník drahý, jako.
Right here, they've just broken off a piece of this fresh honeycomb. Oh, it smells super sweet. When I squeeze it, you can just see the honey pouring
To fakt jde vyzkoušet, když to tam vyzkouší.
out of these cells. It looks incredible. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a taste, but just a little bit of a taste because this is mad honey. Ooh, look at that. That is the honey, that is the wax,
Jako
everything together.
mega bych se zakousla do toho, mega.
You just take it all, chew it, and then spit out the wax. Oh, wow. There's so much honey. I hope I don't regret this. I am on the side of a mountain. I'm not at all in a safe space at this moment.
It's my first taste of this mystical honey, and
Byla to hodně šťavnatě teda, lidičky.
there seems to be no discernible effect. So far, it's just
It's sweet, it's delicious, it pops. Hey, is that good? Look at this guy. I think he just finished his
Celý od Medu, tak ten už je v jiný galaxii.
plate. He's ready for seconds.
the strength of the mad honey here differs in intensity depending on the region and the season, ranging from
To
typical
vypadá
honey
trošku jak pomelo v Medu.
with no effect to knock you on your ass for 24 hours level of power. The more red and less viscous the honey, the more potent its effects. Luckily, my guide 1D has brought backup. the most powerful he could find. And for better or worse, I'll be trying it soon, right after we wrap up here.
Viděli jste ho, jak u toho kouří?
For better or
Koukejte.
worse, I'll be
Mám
trying it soon,
cigaretu.
right after we wrap up here. As soon as the first batch of honey descends from the cliffs, processing begins at the mountain's base. To extract the honey, the men squeeze chunks of honeycomb, releasing its sweet syrup and separating it from the wax. Finally, it's filtered through a cloth, and the result, this pure golden liquid, is ready for distribution.
Mňa, úplně bych se to dala, mám mega chuť na sladký teďka.
Hey,
Yes.
the goat is being prepared right now. Nothing's going to waste. So, where'd you get this? This is the real deal, most intense, blow your brains out your feet honey. You know that because it's red.
Yes.
I'm doing what the locals do. This is responsible. It cannot be demonetized. It's cultural. How do they measure the intensity of the honey? Do they just look at the color?
They do look on the color, and also they take a tiny bit beginning.
Right. I don't want to do too much. Is that good?
That's good. Yeah.
I'm so scared. That guy's story.
Wow, já bych byla strašně nervózní se to předtím. No právě to je ono, že bych byla mega nervózní a mě by to hodilo špatný stavy, takže ne, já si to nemůžu dát nikdy, nic takového. Výkupní cena: sběrač prodává surový nespracovaný med obchodníkům za předně 225 až 50 dolarů za kilogram. Cca 600 až 1200 kč. Prémiová kvalita. Pokud je med sbírán ve velmi vysokých polohách a má vysoký obsah tady toho toxínu, může cena přímo v Nepálu například vystoupat až na 7,5 tisíce. Wow.
Today, he told us he ate the honey. He couldn't walk for 24 hours.
Yeah.
We have an hour hike back to our vehicle.
Yeah.
What I'm doing right now is a terrible idea, but it's the only way to fit this into our shooting schedule.
Let's try it then.
All right.
You feel something different? Taste?
It tastes different than regular honey, for sure.
Buzz or not?
Yeah. Oh no. I feel it immediately. Holy shit. I feel numb here.
Yeah.
Right away, I feel light. I feel like my throat is numb.
Check it.
Wow, to je takhle rychlý nájezd, jo. Ty magore.
Not to drink water. If you drink a water, you get more high.
I don't want to get more high. I want to go back to normal.
The psychoactive
No to je
effect
ono prostě, že to nemůžeš ovlivnit, že prostě jako musíš počkat, až to vyprchá. Rychlý a silný. No a on jak říkal, ne, že když se napiješ vody, takže to ještě víc jako znásobí ty účinky toho. Wow.
of this honey actually come from this. Rhododendrons. Flowering plant contains a group of neurotoxic compounds called granotoxins, which the bees ingest and which eventually make their way into the honey. Low doses cause your heart rate and blood pressure to drop. You may feel slight euphoria and lightheadedness, much as I feel right now. But higher doses. It's said that high doses can cause hallucinations and, in some rare cases, death.
Can I taste?
Yeah, please. The taste is very interesting because it's more watery and less sticky than regular honey. How do you feel?
Good. Don't be
Tak
nervous.
on už je na to zvyklý, já si určitě, že jo. A mě by zajímalo, jak dlouho tady ta přesně jedna lžička. To byla malá lžička, že jo. Jak dlouho to trvá.
Nervous make you more high. Sometimes just
Takže po jako lžice a půl litru vody píše si. Neskoušíte to doma tohle.
relax. Yeah. Time tells yourself.
Good. I feel better. I cannot believe that just a little bit did something to me. I feel pretty cool. I think we should finish dinner and get some food in our belly.
Today's meal is prepared with goat cooked 3 ways. First, goat barbecue. The meat is first marinated with salt, chili powder, masala, and cumin powder.
Ne, tak to by se
Skewer and grill. The meat is served with rice and fried jungle mushrooms. Just grab a plate,
Jo,
pull up a
rýže a
rock,
houby
and
bych si
eat.
dala. Ale nesměly by to být halucinogenní houby.
Boom! Sir? Food. Gentlemen, I ate some of the honey. How do you feel?
I feel good and a little bit see the effect.
And what is the effect like?
A little bit calm and I can hear so clear for everything.
Oh, that's a good point. I feel so calm right now. Yeah. I don't know if the effects are going to
Ty
continue.
vole, tak to je hustý, To je hustý.
But what I do know is we got all this food right here. All right, I'm gonna try out some of this grilled goat. How often are you collecting honey?
No nevypadá, že to je tlustý.
Approx around 15 times a year.
15 times a year.
Yeah.
Every time you do it, are you slaughtering an animal?
He say most of the time they offer for the goat and sheep.
Okay. Delicious. Very simple preparation, just some nice marination, salty, savory. It's got a great crunch on it. I think that's pretty darn good. Yeah.
Next, the goat curry.
Maurila.
Fry the meat in oil, then spice it up with turmeric powder, chili powder, cumin powder, and salt. Simmer until it cooks through.
Ne.
These are fried goat organs, with all the offcuts tossed in a pan and sautéed in an abundance of gurung spices.
Right here, we have some of the curry. We have some organs mixed in with the rice.
Ne. Ne.
This is delicious. This is such brutal work. I feel tired, and I didn't climb any ladders. What you guys do is so impressive. When you're finished, do you feel exhausted? Are you tired?
It's okay.
You're like a superhero. When is the last time that you yourself tried some
Ale
mad honey?
co máš?
The most latest is like he had 10 years back, he tried a little bit, and then he didn't feel good and he stopped it.
This is the part of mad honey that blows my mind, is that it started here in Nepal, and people around the world became aware of it, and it became an industry exported to people outside of Nepal. Then I come here where it's readily available. It's probably cheaper for people here to buy it, but no one's doing it. And if they've done it, they've had some terrible experience. So my point is, it's an industry for people. It's a crop, it's a product, it's something they can collect, gather, and then sell.
With a limited supply and ever-increasing demand, Nepal's mad honey is now among the most expensive in the world, selling for $60 to $80 a pound.
Is there any way for people to increase the amount of product?
No problem.
What is it about the honey that's so valuable, that people want so badly?
Many tourism, Korean.
Really? The Koreans?
Some believe it offers medicinal health benefits,
People say it cures some health, but not daily use, but once a year.
while some just want to see if it's as powerful as they say.
I talked to this guy. He was the one who owned the cliff where the honey is. I said, can you walk me through the experience? He said, I took a lot and I couldn't walk for 24 hours. I think we should try it out. And maybe we
Sounds
start
like
shit. Wait,
Sounds terrible.
No, but if you do too much, it's shit.
Strašně
Are you
bych se
sure?
bála.
We gotta find out, Joe.
Jako do toho, jak, hej, dej se mnou žičku jednu. Žičku lahodnýho moku. Ty vage, tak hustý tohleto. Hustý, jako krutý.